Hello there, this is Lame Old Ben, and here's how to get reputation gear. You go to the reputation tab, and you go and select active project. Say you want to get a shield, or a batleth. Here's a batleth. I guess the shield's open in this tab, so we can't do that, but yeah. Clicking on cancel, I haven't added anything to it yet. But yeah, now we can go there, here. So yeah, here's a shield. It needs 40,000 energy credits, 9,000 dilithium, 5 Terran gravimetric inducers, and 500 Terran marks. So we have 60,000 EC. I bought more duty officers so they can have more quests that actually will work, hopefully. But yeah, we have above the limit for that, and the dilithium. I had claims of dilithium that I traded in for reputation vouchers. Reputation, as Adelineska says. So we refine the dilithium and get 8,000 there, because we need 9,000, so it should take from here mostly and then there. That needs 9,000 there. So now we can fill that, and then in a minute and 58 seconds it'll be done with that. But yeah, now we only have one of the Terran gravimetric inducers. That under the third tab here, that's where you build those, or you switch to the next tier. So now we're at tier 4 because I've been making sure to do the dailies. So of those there, clicking on that, and let's see, we do not have, oh we do, okay, never mind. We have that much math, the game. And 30 Terran marks, I think we have enough. So yeah, let's go with that. And now we have less of each of those, but this will last for the next most of a day. And it gives us more points to go toward the next tier anyway. But yeah, here's how you get those, and then you pick who to give them to. So like I have this, and it has 395.7 as its base amount. So yeah, 395.7 when fully upgraded. Let's see who has that. You'd have I upgraded this to level 13. This is 439.2, but it's one from a quest line. The one where, what was it? I forget. But yeah, yesterday's war, I think. At the end of yesterday's war, it's one of the items you can pick, and I upgraded from level 12 to level 13, so that's 439 for that. Emerald Lita, okay, she has the level 15. This is, well, you can keep upgrading after the maximum level and increase the rarity. That also increases the stats, but at the still at the very rare rarity, it's 593.3 maximum shield capacity compared to what you get initially, which is the 395.7. And let's see, Travell, she has the Sompek one, which is from the Phoenix prize pack, which I will keep recommending, because even though it's better to save up 5 days worth of dilithium, it's difficult to with impulsiveness or whatever my problem is. But yeah, anyway, to do that is another story, but you know, yeah, let's show that actually. Yeah, clicking on this, we got an ultra rare today, so that's actually fairly useful. So now we can click on that to go to the Phoenix prize pack store. Can't get any epic thing because we don't have enough there. But yeah, Shard possibilities. There's some science officers, science officer, tactical officer, consoles, universal consoles. They can go anywhere in the ship. So, well, I mean, like within the console places. But yeah, where's the? I think there's a holographic Lita. That's where I got the Lita from. This over here. That's, and putting her at the station that has an intelligence officer made it so that she has an intelligence feature there, so she can have the extra abilities rather than just being a tactical officer. She can have the intelligence ones, so that's kind of neat. But yeah, also holographic TOS bridge crew. I didn't know that. That's something that's there as well. So, and the flaming sword of Molor, and crystal prism, Terran guerrilla combat armor. Not the best, but it's something at least. But yeah, holographic engineering officer. There's all this stuff. And the Zephyr Cochrane shotgun, that's what I have here. The H for unholster. So yeah, there that is. But yeah, pretty cool, right? But anyway, under reputation, you have now another Terran Task Force shield, and you can start up an hourly to get a little bit more of the points for going toward the next tier, which is maximum tier 6. But yeah, whatever though. But yeah, on that now, let's see. I have 395. That's the same one I just got. She has 439.2. She has 493.3. Travell has 593.3, and Tiersit has 390. So this is, I got her one last time. I was trying to make a video showing how to do that, and I failed the last time because I didn't have enough dilithium. But let's see here, 395.7, not as good stats otherwise though. 395.7 and 362.7. So Roosray, you're getting a Terran Task Force personal shield. And let's see, Zarva, you have the, this one's 362, this is also 362. Dilo, you have a rare, so let's replace that with this one at least. And things that you don't want, you can sell them or you can salvage them. And then what you can do with salvage is kind of useful as well. You can go here and go re-engineer item, unlock the stat that you don't like, and then you're spending dilithium and salvage. There's a salvage there. And unlock the stat you don't want, or that you want to try to change. And you can unlock all three of them if you want, and risk losing ones that you want to keep, if they're already there anyway. But yeah, randomize. And critical severity, I think that is. No. Let's try for damage again. That's wasting more, but still. There we go. Damage times 3. There we go. So now it's a damage times 3. So not critical hit as much, but I don't care. I'd rather have a steady flow of damage for the enemies a little bit, even though it's more shots than if you have critical hit more maxed out. But yeah, still pretty good at 281 damage, or 224 DPS. And the base stat for the Batleth there, under reputation as well, although I can't show it now that I have those going. But yeah, the base stat for the Mark 12 is 138 DPS, or 83.1 for just base, but it, you know, if it, you can use it more than once per second though. Anyway, so there's that. And the very rare token, or the ultra rare token we have, you can change it up into, oh, it showed we could buy another for a moment, but we can't. You can only buy one of those. But let's see here, you can get 2 very rare from that, and then 2 rare from that, and then at the last of the rare ones is Phoenix Universal Tech Upgrade, 38,400 technology points. Or if you do the whole R&D route, which is cool if you have that leveled up enough, you can also make upgrades for particular things that are kind of crap at the moment. But yeah, but that doesn't, that's like, you still spend dilithium, whereas the Phoenix prize pack one, you don't. So yeah, there's another type of thing as well that's using the omega particles for now, but yeah, anyway. Oh, and when you get the other things, you get a couple of these Terran Task Force equipment requisitions. You can't salvage them, but they can still be kind of cool. Withering Blast assault thing there, and Disruptor Cannon for a ship there. So yeah, you can't salvage them into salvage, but you can still go to the replicator and recycle them and use them for energy credits, at least if you don't want to use them on your ship. I mean, it might be cool at some point, but yeah, I don't really use cannons that much, except for like the satellite turrets anyway though. Yeah, not keeping that. So yeah, but yeah, that's a useful thing there. Going to the character status in this upper right corner, and then reputation on the last one there, and then that's where you get the items if you have the other things to the right amounts. So yeah, that was the way to do that, and other things you can do with dilithium also. Anyway, take care and try and not go crazy. But yeah, it's cool being here. I think I look silly being on the platform, but yeah, anyway, take care and beware the space hamsters of doom.